Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today we got some sad news to report on the CDL world. In the past few weeks, thousands of truck drivers across the United States have been pulled off the road completely. And not for what you're thinking. They weren't speeding, they don't even have bad driving records, but for failing something most drivers don't even think about, and that is an English proficiency check. This rule has been in the books for decades, but rarely enforced. Now, following several high-profile crashes, including one in Florida that killed 3 people, federal agencies have begun prioritizing the English language compliance as part of their safety initiatives. And the impact is shaking up the trucking industry across America. Since June, more than 7,000 commercial drivers have been taken out of service, and for what the FMCSA calls English proficiency violations, which simply means they can't communicate or understand English enough. And these numbers will continue to rise as states ramp up roadside checks. According to some reports, over 5,000 violations have been reported just in October alone. The Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, recently confirmed on X that 7,200 drivers had been removed out of service as of October of this year. These are all drivers who were stopped during inspections and determined unable to communicate fluently in English enough to hold a conversation, answer basic questions, or even understand road signs. The policy, reinstated earlier this year under Trump's administration, has drawn both support and outrage. Federal officials argue it's about public safety, while industry leaders say it's a rule being applied unevenly, unfairly, and to drivers who spend years working safely behind the wheel. They say this has more to do with politics than safety. And according to the FMCSA, roughly 3.8% of all licensed commercial drivers in America have limited English proficiency. That's tens of thousands of people who could be affected if enforcement continues at this pace. Now, what's important to understand is that this law has existed for decades, but until now, enforcement wasn't even a priority. Today is suddenly the reason why thousands of drivers are no longer able to drive on the road, even though some of them have actually been driving for years with a spotless safety record. This move has had a major impact on one group in particular, the Sikh trucking community, made up of largely Indian origin drivers who play a huge role in the US logistics market. Now, many of those same drivers are losing their livelihoods simply because their spoken English does not meet the inspection standards. They may be able to read signs, they may be able to complete their route safely, but because they struggle to speak conversationally under pressure, they're being marked as out of service. For drivers who came into this country to work hard and provide for their families, this is a devastating setback. Then you also have some state agencies, including California Department of Motor Vehicles, facing pressure from the Department of Transportation to tighten English verification or risk losing $40 million of actual federal highway funding. For anyone working towards a CDL today, this news matters. It's a wake-up call that means English proficiency isn't just a written test requirement, but it's part of your overall safety evaluation. Officers, examiners, and inspectors can assess your ability to communicate on the spot. At Driving Academy, we make sure that every student is prepared not just to pass their permit test or their road test, but to meet every part of federal compliance. That includes being able to communicate effectively and confidently with dispatchers, DOT officers, and emergency personnel. Because your training should prepare you for the real world, not just the classroom. The truth is, behind every regulation, there are real people, real drivers who came here to work hard, support their families, and chase opportunity. And whether you were born here or came here from halfway around the world, the road is supposed to be a place where effort, discipline, and skills matter most. While safety on our highways should always come first, so should fairness, understanding, and respect for the men and women who keep this country moving. This crackdown is a reminder that success in trucking takes more than just knowing how to drive. It's understanding how to operate safely in a system that's always changing. And that's exactly why you're here. If you're ready to start your CDL journey and do it the right way, visit cdldrivingacademy.com or click on the link in the description, and we'll guide you through every step of the way, from learning the rules to mastering the road. Driving Academy, your road to freedom starts here. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to get your CDL license, you know where to go. Check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com, right over there. And if you like this video, you'll definitely like this video right over here. So make sure you check that out. But before anything else, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you soon.